Well, I mentioned the word scales in an earlier video. And scales are like the building blocks of almost all the art music of Western civilization, going all the way back to Hammurabi. People have been developing scales, and really the scale that we're most familiar with is the major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The major scale, that seems to have come about, 1100 to 1000 years ago, and seems to have been notated the first time by a gentleman by the name of Guido of Arezzo. But scales are, when you learn to play scales, it opens up a lot of musical doors for you to play all kinds of other music. And so scales, major scales, there's only 12 of them. And of course there are different octaves, so you can do different permutations of them, things like that. But it's good to start learning scales. And the first scale in this book that I'm using is actually not a major scale. It's what we call the Mixolydian scale. And what it is, it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If it were a major scale, it would be F sharp. And F sharp is your second, F. But it's not a major scale. It's a Mixolydian scale. And I think it's because the authors of the book, they don't want to start giving you things called key signatures just yet, because it can be confusing. So I'm going to play this G Mixolydian scale, which is a major scale with a flat seventh. So here it is. I'm going to see if I can do this. Remember, I'm just an old tuba player. G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F natural, G, and then back down. F, E, D, C, B, A, G. I'm going to do it without saying the notes now. Yeah, a little mess up in there, but yeah, I just keep going, right? And then I'll think, okay, why did I mess up? I was looking around a little bit. I think if I just focused on the page and not my fingers and back and forth, I don't think I would have messed that up at all. But there it is. That's a scale. That's the first scale, at least in this book. And scales are a journey, and a wonderful journey, and a body of knowledge that everybody should really get into.